Shrishi, I would like to request you that if you have that PPT, if you will please share your screen, because I think there is an issue with my Google Chrome. I'm not able to present the screen.
I'm so sorry, Afreen. I'm not having that.
Okay, all right. So first we will be discussing about the job seeker visa benefits. And once we will discuss about the job seeker visa benefits, then we will be coming to the country. And the benefits of the job seeker visas is the first thing, there is no language requirements. You are to go in a country on a residency basis, then you need to conclude and you need to include in a different kind of language examination test. Like suppose for Australia and Canada, you need to go with the different language tests like IELTS, LPIT, or the French examination as well. But when you talk about the job seeker visa, then there is no kind of the language test which is required. All right. Second advantage is that you need to, when you need to enter a European job market, that it is the easiest way to enter into the European market, because apart from this, you have only the two straightforward methods. Either you should going on a study into the country, or either you will be investing something over there. So that will be a way which will be a time taking. Even if a person is planning a student visa, then it will be anyhow gonna take minimum 2 to 3 months to get this plan implemented. And if you are planning to the investment visa, then definitely you need a higher investment to invest into that is the job seeker visa is a pathway to explore the European job market. Third thing, all of the three countries for which we will be discussing the job seeker visa in today's webinar, all of the three countries are a very good countries. Germany, Austria, and Sweden. They all three are the part of the Schengen Union as well. They are a powerful nation. They have a very good currency and they have a very good employment life cycle over there. They have a very good employment rules and regulation in terms of an employee. And the best part, that all of the job seeker visa will lead you to the European citizenship of those particular countries. Like, for example, if we are talking about the Germany, then it will lead you to the blue card program. If we will be talking about the Australia, then it will be leading you to the white, red card program. And if you will be talking about the Sweden, it will be leading you to the Sweden PR card program. So this will be the things which will be leading you to the straightforward pathway of the European citizenship. Okay. I would like just ask you for a minute of timing so that I'll again start sharing my screen. That is Austria, not Australia. Austria is a European country. Okay, so the screen is loading, and then we're gonna start with the Germany. So basically, Germany is a country which is very good for the engineers, for the technologists, for the mathematicians. But right nowadays, every person who is a skilled professional, who is having a graduate and who is very well with the experience in the domain in which he is working from last 3 years or last 5 years, they all are welcomed by the Germany on the basis of the Germany job seeker visa. Right? When the Germany job seeker visa was launched, then it was a criteria that the 5 year of experience was mandatory. But right now, there is a same process that if you have the education and experience in the same, then 3 year of experience will work. And this is a very good thing because this makes eligible regarding the job seeker visa, which is a Germany job seeker. Germany job seeker visa will lead blue card, which means a permanent resident card of Germany. So the journey will be like this. You will be going Germany. You will be entering the Germany on a job seeker visa. After entering the Germany on a job seeker visa, the day you will get a proper employment or proper job for you, that the job seeker visa will be converted into permit visa after spending 2 years on the work permit, because initially the work permit will be given for the 2 years, and once your coming to finish, then in the third year you can apply for your PR card, which is your permanent residency card. And after spending 3 to 5 years on your permanent residency, you can apply for the European citizenship. Okay. The best part about the Germany job seeker visa is there is no requirement of the German language. It's not written anywhere, it's not mentioned anywhere in the government website that the German language will be required applying for a job seeker visa. The basic mandatory requirements for the application of a job seeker visa, which makes you first, you should be a degree, you should be a proper graduation degree, and then you should be holding 3 to 5 years of work experience. Third thing, that no kind of language test, as I have previously mentioned, no language test is required because in Germany it's only a job seeker visa. So if you have a test, like if you have already IELTS results or any of the language test results, it will be a good thing for your job seeker visa. But in case if you don't have, then even it will not be nothing need to worry about, but it will not be affecting your process in the terms and conditions. Okay. Next thing is that how you should apply a job seeker visa in the Germany and why you should choose Germany. So when we talk about the Germany, we talk about the employment requirements in the Germany, then if we compare the trends from last 2012 to now, has been a steep increase in the employment rate. And the employment rate has increased more than 25% in the last 10 years, means more than 70% of the population of Germany is employed right nowadays. So, and most of the Germany's consist of the immigrants, and most of the immigrants are basically the persons who are going in search of a job, the persons who are going over there on a student visa, or the persons who are going over there for any kind of other conclusions. Like some people go there on the business and investment visa, but when they found that they have nothing good options to invest over there, then they start looking out a suitable employment for them. The process for Germany job seeker visa is very simple. One should needs to be have a proper set of documentation so that your documentation will be able to validate your Germany job seeker visa file. Because this is a process which is an offline process. The person needs to go to the embassy in the offline mode, and there they need to submit their file to the German embassy, and we can say These are the advantages of migrating to either Germany, Austria, and Sweden. These are the well-developed countries. Take it advantage that you will get the free education in the topmost university. Suppose if you have the graduation, then by being working in the Germany, you can get the free education for your masters if you have got good grades in your graduation. All of the three countries are among of the wealthiest countries of the world. They have the high standard of living. Well-paying jobs are there. There is a been low crime rate, and they have the world's best public transport facility. Okay, why world's best transport facility is because the transport system they are having, whether you are using the metro systems, whether you are using the cabs, whether there is some other transportation system that the country is using, they have on a very good note, because there we don't need to get struggle with the daily necessities of our life, which is very necessary to spend the life. Okay, so this is a very good thing about those countries. The crime rate absolutely low, because even if you have seen that in the previous years there is no news related to the crime in all of the three countries. And Sweden is the one of the latest country which has been recently launched the job seeker visa, because they were in a need of a visa which allow the people to visit the country and to look out the suitable job for them. Okay, let's start first with Austria, and then we will move to the Germany. So Austria is a beautiful country. Vienna is the capital of the Austria. It was a country where the job seeker visa is given on the points calculation basis. Okay. So first we will discuss about it, that it is a pathway to getting red, white, red card. And red, white, red card is a mix of residence and work permit. Residence and work permit means that residence permit is a permit which is a kind of temporary permit given to you to reside in that country, but you will not be able to get any kind of social benefits, any kind of security benefits from that country government. But when you get a red, white, red card, it is a mix of residence and work permit where you will be able to get all of the social benefits from the government and all of the employer benefits from your employer. It is issued right after getting a job offer letter. It is valid for the 2 years, and it can be upgraded to RWR card plus after the 2 years, which allows you to work for any employer in Austria. The biggest good thing is that when you will have RWR plus card, you can bring your family members to Austria. Mandatory 25 days rest leaves and up to 4 working days per week. It is a very good thing when we are working in a healthy environment, when we are working in a good corporate world, when we are working into a very good employment environment where we just need to work 4 working days per week, and after that we have in all of the year we have 25 days mandatory rest leaves. Means these are the leaves which is mandatory, and these are the rest leaves which one needs to take. That total 40 hours per week. If you are working more than 40 hours, then it is a commitment which has been set between you and your employer, and your employer needs to pay extra to you. Strict law for corporate employment that protect employer rights. There is a strict law which protects the employer rights. That means if anyhow you are feeling distressed and anyhow you are feeling you are harassed through your employer, through your company, then there has been a very strict rules and regulations that you can take an action, for them. Receive 14 months salary in 1 year. This is a very good thing, that although in each and every country we receive 12 months salary because there are 12 months, so we receive the 12 months salary, but in Austria you will receive 14 months salary in 1 year, because the 2 months salary you will get extra as your bonus. Give any English or German language ability to increase the score. This is something which we're going to discuss in the next part when we will be discussing about the eligibility criteria, that it is not mandatory a language test, but if you have, it will increase your job seeker visa score. There are right now 281,000 job vacancies are currently in Austria. And if we compare the 2021 to right now, then there is a 51.4% growth in the vacancies. Okay. And if you talk about the industries which are highly in demand, so these are the service industries like banking, retail, trade, wholesale, communications, etc. These are the industries which are blooming in Austria. Getting an employment is very easy. You will be easily able to get and secure a job. Then the next thing comes is the eligibility pointers. So basically, for being eligible for Australia, the first thing that we need to do, we need to have a minimum of 4 years of education qualification. And there is a points calculator of Austria on which we need to claim 70 points out of 100. And these 70 points will be given to you on the basis of your age, your education, your experience, your adaptability points. Requirements to get points: you should have experience with the relevant qualification being a senior manager, and the applicant's age should be between 18 to 45 years to claim these points. Now, when we talk about the 70 points and when we talk about a education which has a minimum duration of 4 years, then it is something, okay, where the person has or the person should hold a BTech or a BE degree. So, in other words, we can say Austria is a country which is especially designed for the engineers or the persons who are having a 4-year degree. Okay, let's work on the points calculator. Let me open this. Let me open the points calculator for you, and I would like to request you that in the participant, everyone is having a BTech degree or a BE degree, and they are holding minimum 4 years of work experience. So please unmute. I would like to connect with you so that we will be able to calculate your points, and then everyone will get an idea that how we are using these point calculator to calculate the points. So this is a point calculator for Austria. Okay. And even you can check that everything, the services it's written on the left hand side, red, white, red card, FAQs, points calculator. Okay. And when you will gonna click and in Austria, I would like to yeah, hi Anurag. So hello, Anurag, are you there? Hello. Hello. Okay. Points calculator is low. Let me explain you the next rest of the process. If you get 70 points out of 100, then the next thing that we need to do first get an appointment to the embassy. We need to check what is the available slot in the embassy where we need to the date and the time when we need to send our file to the official representative from where we will get a decision. Okay. And when it comes to the file submission, that the documents which are required. So first thing which is required is your resume. Second thing which is required is your educational documents. Third thing which is required is your work related experience documents. Fourth thing which is required, because it will be a visa which will be self-sponsored, because you will be going in a country, staying there, and you will be looking out a suitable employment for you. So it is a visa on which you need to self-sponsor yourself. So definitely proof of funds is also required. So proof of funds would be minimum 7 to 8 lakhs you need to show in your savings. And the saving means you can show statements through the FDs, you can take the gift deed from your parents as well. And when we compile, apart from this, we need to show the health insurance as well. We need to show the stay as well. So when we put the health insurance, the stay and the travel, then we will be showing dummy things initially, because until unless the will not be granted, we don't know that what would be the exact date when we will be getting a permission to enter into that country. So because of this reason, we will be definitely gonna first do the dummy bookings, and once the visa will be approved, then we will be marking it up to the level. So this is the points calculator. Okay. And in Austria, I would like to start. Now a question arises that what is the visa validity? So the visa validity is for 6 months. Maximum age limit is 45 years. Expenses included. Visa fees is between 8 to 12,000 INR. Health insurance will, like the dummy health insurance, the 7,000 to 15,000, 5,000 to 6,000. If any documents attestation is required, it would be requiring 3,000 to 5,000 INR. Process will include embassy appointment that I have already told you because it's an offline process. So we need to take an embassy appointment for the same. Then we need to prepare the file. We need to do the embassy submission, and then we need to wait for the decision. The process timing for the same is 2 to 3 months, and the proof of funds needed is between 6 to 8 lakhs. Okay. And these proof of funds, just you need to be keep you with yourself so that you will be able to convince the Austrian government that until and unless you are not getting an employment, you will be able to survive yourself. Okay. Now let's see about the occupations in demand. So basically, the thing is trending job in Austria with salary. If you will see, then even a health professionals or even a retail trade and e-commerce person are getting a good salary in the euros. Okay. A software engineer salary is it is starting from 1,350 euros per month, and it would be going up to 6,230 euros. Similarly, if you will see, even in the health professionals, the highest salary for per month is going up to 16,900 euros. For the e-commerce, the highest salary is 6,990 euros. So this is about the Austria. But yes, it is mandatory. The person should have a 4 years of graduation. The person should have a proper bachelor's degree in which the should be like the domain should be engineering, and the subject should be related to the engineering, like the mathematics, the natural sciences. Okay. Now let's come to the Germany. Germany was the first country actually which launched the job seeker visa, and it program which was very between all of the participants who are looking to enter into the European market, and specifically Germany, because Germany is one of the quickest visa decisions country leading in all of the European economies. In 2021, immigrants were about the 12% of the German population. Around 77% people in Germany had a job in 2021, which means that most of the persons were employed. So now, when a question arises in mind, okay, we'll go Germany on the job seeker visa, but whether we will be able to find out a job or not. So this is the answer of that question, that yes, you will be able to find out a suitable job for you, because if we will see the previous stats, then around 77% of the people in Germany was having a job in 2021. And Germany needs 4 lakh migrants per year. In demand fields are machinery, automotive and aviation, chemical and medical, energy, environmental technology, engineering, electronics and ICT, consumer and services. It is a pathway to the European Blue Card, which is the residence permit of Germany. When you come to the daily working hours, you can't exceed 10 hours, which includes your overtime as well. And there is a strict employment law to maintain a healthy work life. Okay. And the best part, if you have a graduation degree, you have good marks in your graduation, then while working in the Germany, you can do the master's degree as well, which will be free of cost. Okay. Now let's discuss about the eligibility pointers. You should have a bachelor's or master's degree from a German university or an equivalent foreign degree, which means if you have a bachelor's degree only, you are also eligible. Minimum of 5 years of experience in your related field of study that we have already discussed initially. Proof of funds you need a health insurance until and unless you will not get your work permit done. Okay. Third thing that you need to know that the visa validity in Germany is also for the 6 months. Maximum age limit is 40 years and described below are the fees which one needs to pay. Proof of funds required is 4 to 5 lakhs. Processing time is 2 to 3 months. Process is first we need to complete the German job seeker visa application form. Then we need to take an embassy appointment. Again, we need to prepare the file and then we need to give an interview at the Germany embassy or consulate. And then we need to pay the job seeker visa fees and then we need to submit the file to them. So this is about the process. Now, when you will talk about the documents, you need your first of all passport is required for all of the three job seeker visas, because when you are applying for an immigration, then the basic document which one should have is the passport. You should have the degree certificate, mark sheet, transcripts. Your resume should be proper. You should be having a proper motivation letter so that the visa officer will be convinced why you have chosen the Germany. Now, behind given below some trending jobs in the Germany with the salary. Like if you can see our laboratory manager is also getting like 1,22,000 euros per year, but and the highest is going up to 1,80,000 euros per year. Okay. Then the investment bankers you can see is highly in demand. Engineers are having a very good salary structure in Germany. And the best part about Germany is that when you are working into Germany, you will be working in a healthy and safe environment where no employer will be binding you to complete the contract with him. If you are getting a good job, then your work visa will not be limited and will not be close to only a single employer. Your work visa will remain valid for the 2 years and you can work for any employer for which you want to do the work. Next country for which we need to discuss is the Sweden. So Sweden is the newest country. It is a Schengen country as well as it's a Nordic country. And this is the reason it is one of the very powerful country for which the job seeker visa was launched. It was recently launched in 2022. What is the benefits of going into the Sweden? It is one of the healthiest corporate culture to work in because it is protected by the Sweden Employment Law Society. You have a legal right. The benefits are more than enough one person needs in his healthy lifestyle. If we are working in a same company for the 6 months in Sweden, then we have a legal right, then we can apply for some time off from that company to skill up ourselves. Suppose I'm working into a company since last 8 months in Sweden. Now I suddenly realize that I need a certification course to upgrade my skills. So I have a legal right that I can take some time off from that company to work on my skills. Sweden government gives you paid parental leaves for 480 days, 5 weeks of paid vacation every year. They also give you the encouragement and rewards for the innovations. And some of the Swedish great companies are the example like Skype, which we use, Spotify. These are some of the most established and most well-known Sweden companies. Inclusive work environment with minimum or zero hierarchy. Above many multinational companies such as Toyota. And in case, unfortunately, if you get sick, then you will be getting full reimbursement on the health expenses, plus you will get 13 days of paid leaves for your recovery after you get a permanent position in any of the company in Sweden. But when we come to the eligibility pointers of Sweden, then the eligibility pointers are slightly different. One person needs to have a good master's degree or a advanced vocational degree or a professional degree or a PhD. Having a bachelor's degree will not work out in Sweden. You should be able to support yourself financially during the entire residence period. Means in Sweden, you should have at least 1 lakh per month, which means if you are planning a stay of 3 months, you should have 3 lakhs in your account. If you are planning a stay of 6 months, you should have 6 lakhs in your savings. You should have a comprehensive health insurance. You should have a passport that is valid for the entire of the intended stay. And the time of applying the Sweden job seeker, you should be located outside of the Sweden. Okay. There, the visa validity is between 3 to 9 months. Why 3 to 9 months? In case you are not able to get a job in the initial stage, you can come back, you can look out for the resources, and then you can go back and then you can give the interview. Maximum age limit is 45 years. expenses inclusions are given. The process is a little bit different here because here we need to do everything online, and here your education needs to be get verified through the Sweden authorities, which is the Sweden Council of Higher Education. So you need to do the interview, you need to pay the job seeker fees. Processing time is between 2 to 3 months. That if after 3 to 4 months you will be able to get a visa decision. And proof of funds needed is 1 lakh per month, as we have discussed. Okay. Best part is in Sweden, you will be earning in the Sweden currency, which is the Swedish krona, and you will be spending in euros. Okay. So this is something, sorry, you will be earning in euros and you will be spending in Swedish krona. So this is something which is very good. You will be having a very good savings. So whether it's Sweden, whether it's Germany, whether it's Austria, if you are eligible for even any of the single country, it means you are giving a good shape to your future, because European market is a market which is blooming each and every day. And in the coming year, there will be a hub of each and every occupation in Europe. Okay. And when you will be working in a European culture, then definitely you will be having a different kind of skills in yourself. You will be having a lot of opportunities, because once you will get any of the country blue card, whether you get the Germany blue card, whether you get the Sweden blue card, sorry, whether you get the Sweden PR card, or whether you get the red, white, red card of Austria, you will be allowed to work in any of the Schengen countries without having a valid work permit. That will allow you. Okay. And when we talk about our offerings, so we offer you the services, which is the education assessment, customized document checklist. We will be assisting you with the proper case manager. We will be assisting you with the proper relationship manager. And we will be assisting you with all the guidance related to the job seeker visa, whether it's interview related, whether it's the documents formatting regarding. And best thing is that it's not only about the job seeker visa filing, which will be given to you. We will be helping you with the job search assistance services as well. We have a proper team of the job search assistance. We have career coordinators in our team. They will be guiding you that how the documents formatting needs to be done, like how you can format your resume, cover letter, how you can build up your LinkedIn profiling, which job portals you should use, which the employment agencies you should connect with, where are the recruiter portals where you can go and you can look out a job which is related to your own profile. Okay. Now, there are some offers going on. None of them are entertaining hospitality professionals. Lakshman Singh. Mr. Lakshman, it's not true. Hospitality is a very big industry in each and every country, and every country will be having a proper hospitality requirement. Okay. So hospitality industry is highly in demand in Germany. Austria, I'll say that, yeah, because now I stopped my sharing my screen because my PPT was over. We have discussed all of the three countries, Mohammed. Hospitality is a domain which is highly in demand in Sweden and Germany. So if you have a master's in any kind of hospitality domain, you should apply for Sweden. If you have a bachelor's degree in any kind of hospitality services, you should apply for the Germany. Okay. Austria, I will suggest Austria will not be a good option, but Germany and Sweden are two of the very good options for the persons who are Austria. Okay. Now I would like to connect with all of the participants one by one who are having any kind of queries. I would like to request you that you please raise your hands. And once you will raise your hand, I will let you to have a conversation with me. And once we will connect with you, we will sort out your query, and then you can get a personalized counseling session with one of our immigration experts, and they will connect with you. Yes, Mr. Ramesh, how may we help you? Hello, Mr. Ramesh, am I audible to you?
Hello.
Hello. Yes, Mr. Ramesh, how are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Ramesh, how may we help you?
Ma'am, actually, I'm looking work permit visa.
For which country?
Recently, you tell me Sweden and Germany.
Ramesh, we have discussed three countries, Sweden, Germany, and Austria. Now it depends for which country you are eligible. So you just let us know in which country you are interested, and then we will let you know that whether your profile is eligible for that or not after having a personalized counseling session with you. Because for there, our immigration experts needs to check your eligibility criteria. They need to check your student study background. They need to check your employment background, and then they need to match the demand that where your occupation is more demanded in all of the three countries. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually, I am
Thank you.
interested in. Okay.
Yeah. You are interested in. Please go on.
I am actually interested in Germany and second option Sweden.
Okay. Do you have a master's degree for Sweden?
No, ma'am. Actually, I am a Bachelor of Commerce degree, but I have experience of purchase executive, admin, and storekeeper.
Okay, so Ramesh, right now you are eligible for the Germany. Okay, so I would like to request you to please fill the form which has been shared in the description box or in the chat box, and one of our representatives will get connected with you. Okay,
Okay, okay, ma'am.
all right, thank you. Yeah, hi Anurag, how may I help you? Anurag, are you there? Hello. Hi, Mr. Dipanjan Neogi. How may I help you?
Yes, so I was asking about Germany. So, can we
Okay.
survive in Germany without speaking German language? Like, can we
Yes,
survive
Mr.
with English?
Dipanjan. Yes. This is a myth which is basically this has been flown between the people that if you are going to a Germany, that German language is mandatory. Like we can just take an example. When a student is going to Germany, okay, then the student don't know anything about a German language, but he's surviving. And we to just need to work over there on a job seeker visa, but the student needs to study at all. So yes, in some industries, German language is mandatory, but it is like less than 15% things, because once you land into Germany on your job seeker visa, then there are a lot of programs which are initiated by the German government. Like one program name is Make It in Germany. So under that program, the German government will give you a lot of free courses where you can just learn the basic German language, which is required to understand the situation if you get face any kind of this situation. But there are a lot of English speaking jobs. More than 70% jobs in Germany are English speaking jobs where you can survive easily.
Okay, and the same question about Sweden also. Like,
Yeah,
do we
same
need to
position is
learn
for Sweden
Swedish?
also. No. For any of the three countries, you don't need to learn any of the additional languages. English would be more than enough.
Okay, and regarding the job seeking assistance, so that is like after landing in the country or before reaching the country?
It will be side by side. Your process will be happening side by side. The day you will start your job seeker visa filing process, the day the job search assistance services will be provided.
Okay, and one more thing, that is, you mentioned that the visa timing is like 2 to 3 months, like to get the visa. But like from some another consultancy, they told me that it is taking around 8 months or something.
It
Like,
depends on the person to person, profile to profile, and on the like visa officer as well. For an example, we recently got a German job seeker approval in 10 days only. We submitted the file on 28th of February and we got the visa decision on 10th March. Still, there are some visas which we have filed in November and still we are waiting for the decision. So the average time in which we can expect a decision is the 2 to 3 months.
okay, got it. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Mr. Dipanjan. Okay. I would like to request you that every one of us needs to like move out and every one of us needs to take a good decision. So it's better that we should give a try. And then even if we are failing, it will not be impacting us in any manner, because it's better to get try and get failed instead of never trying. So that when we will be moving further after 2 or 3 years, we will not be having any situations running in our mind that it would be very good at that time if I have applied. बहुत अच्छा होता अगर मैंने apply कर दिया होता, because day by day the countries are evolving, day by day the industries are evolving, and day by day the demand set is increasing and the competition is as well increasing. So it's better that we should apply. If we are interested, we should choose the correct country. We should see that what is the occupation of my demand in that country, and then we should take a process step further ahead. When we are talking about the consultancy charges and all, that will be discussed with you once you will be attending a personalized session with any of the our immigration experts. And if you get enrolled, then you will be having a straightforward discount of more than 20 to 25% on our services. And the today rate that we are offering for all of the persons who have attended our webinar, that we will be giving all of the services within only 45,000 INR for the other services too. Okay. Like if any one of you is not interested in the job seeker visas, but you are interested for other visas, which is Canada PR. So we have an offer going on that we are giving the Canada PR services in the 45,000 only, which will be including the IELTS classes as well. Okay. But for the Germany job seeker visa and for the Austria job seeker visa and the Sweden job seeker visa. Every one of yours who has attended the webinar, they may please, I request you to fill the form which our panelist has been shared in the chat box, so that they will connect with you. And I would like to request you that if you are looking for a good and better options, that please initiate the process as soon as possible, so that you will be able to get the good results and you will be able to get the proper things in a proper time frame, because timing is something which is very important in all of the aspects. Okay. So I think Srishri, we are good to go. You can give the thank no, and then we will just end up the webinar.
Sure, Afri. Thank you so much for today's session. And I hope everyone liked today's session. Also, yeah, I have shared the counseling session, personalized counseling session link in the chat box. Those who are really interested, kindly fill in this form so that our executives can get in touch with you and we can go ahead with the personalized counseling sessions. Also, Afreen, thank you for this session and thank you everyone for joining this session. And hope to see you soon. Hope to see you all soon. Thank you.